All right, welcome to Tuesday. Pretty nice day today. Really nice day today. We got some rain last night. Tell you what's cool is this is I'm on the Surfline camera. You can link it. It's linked to my video on in YouTube. You'll see it in links. You'll see this, and you can get these pictures free. You just have to sit through some commercials. But this is. I wonder if can you guess where it is? I bet you can. Maybe you can't. Let's see if I can pop this up a little bit. Okay, so that's Mavericks. It's breaking today. It's a large surf advisory, certainly. And you can see, move this out of the way. This is live. It's bigger than you think. What's happening now is you're in between sets. And the sets, it's actually really clean today. By clean, the surface is pretty smooth. And you can see how the sets, the waves are sort of not bouncing back and forth. That's the transmission, but the waves are spaced nicely. Right now, it's about a 17-second interval between waves, essentially, which is big. The swell, I'll get to the swells in a minute, but you can see the guys out and girls, women. There's a lot of them out today, and there's probably I probably know at least 5 or 6 of them that are out there. It's all mostly local kids because you got to be pretty close to Ocean Beach, Pacifica, or Half Moon Bay. The Santa Cruz guys have come up once in a while as well. But I'm kind of watching this just because I'm waiting for a set, right? So this is live. And when the set comes, man, it'll be substantially bigger than the wave that's right there. Like that's a nice little wave there. See how it's starting to stand up, it's hitting the reef a little bit. Tide's not too bad today either. When the tide gets too high, this place doesn't break well at all because it's so deep. There's a little bit of a set, a minor set. And if you look off to the left over here, you'll see in the channel these rescue jet skis. I think that's a rescue jet ski there. Where are they? There they are. You can kind of see the wakes they're making right there. So what we can do, let's do this. I'll speed it up, which is probably, so I can go back to this morning and we can kind of move through and watch the waves. This was a little while ago. So it's like, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's not that big. It's not that big. No sets yet. And then right there, set. And that's a guy that's probably, that's 15-foot face. It's funny how we measure waves. And I'll get to that in a minute. I'm having so much fun right now. Okay, there's a nice set. That's a sweet set. Oh, nice work. Nice work. Hang on. Let's back that up a little bit. I don't know if this is as fun for you as it is for me. Look at that. So gnarly. Okay. So, yeah. So there you go. So that's what's happening out there. This was earlier this morning. I did have the live picture up, and I'm fast forwarding so we can see where there's another. Ooh, look at that left kind of peeling off there. And see how it broke further over in the channel or further over on the reef? Every once in a while, that left opens up. Look how hollow that is. So this is one of the premier large waves in the world, and nobody knew about it. I mean, we knew about it, but it didn't get publicized till early 90s. And it kind of, there was Todosanos, there was Waimea Bay. I'm trying to think of the other big waves. Spot Saunders Reef up north. I'm missing some of the big spots, but there's not that many waves. There are places that can get this big and hold that size. In other words, see, there's a big deep channel where the jet skis are. Okay, so let's go back to live. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. Can I? No, I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move on. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to point out today, we were looking at waves, and it's like I say, it's big. If we look at, when we talk about waves, let's see, these are up and down the coast. This is Point Arena, 17Z, which is Zulu time, which is Greenwich Mean Time, which is about 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, depending on daylight savings. And there's the wind direction, 150 degrees at 10 miles per hour, gusting to 16. And then over here, they didn't have the buoy reports, but here down around the San Francisco bar, you can see 11 at 15. You can see 13 at 15, 16 Big Sur, 16 at 17. So those are big swells. You're going, 6 feet's not that big, but 17 seconds that interval is. So it's a big, wide wave. Does that make sense? So it's like, wind swell is going to have really short interval because the waves are spaced very close together. So you might have, I've seen, 8 foot at 8 seconds, and it's just this crumbly on top of each other surf. You want the interval spread out. You get a deeper wave, breaks off the bottom better, so on and so forth. That's a lot of wave stuff, but it's just cool. It's anytime Mavericks is breaking. Plus, it's fun because tonight I'll try to get some pictures for you. But a lot of the guys out there and women, a lot of women, and they'll send in pictures and stuff, and so I'll try to post them because today's going to be a good day. They're going to have good pictures from that today. Okay, so here's the satellite. This is the visible satellite. This is this morning. Rain went through last night, quarter inch, half inch. Marin County got some good numbers, but most of us were anywhere from tenth of an inch to half inch up in Marin County and up around Jenner. Beautiful day. You can see some of the clouds lingering over the area. I suggest this map, this visible satellite map. I should put a link to this, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll do it. That's going to require me getting clever. But the reason I say this is the map you want to use. I almost use it more than the radar. Radar shows you where rain is. Visible satellite shows you where the clouds are. But if you're a surfer or you're interested in the coast or you're a hunter up in duck season and you want cloud cover, this is the map that will give you the indication. Is it going to be foggy at the coast today? Should we go ab diving or whatever? There's no fog at the coast, right? But when there's fog, like down here, well, you can't. There's a little bit of fog in the Monterey Bay tip, that low-lying area, but it really shows up. And then Lake Tahoe, cloudy today. You can almost pick out see the texture of the clouds. That's where there's probably still a little bit of rain falling out of this system as it moves through. Okay. You guys, funny. It's kind of fun because this is what I do every morning anyway, but you guys are here with me. So here's some of the rain totals. We had, 4.4 in Nevada, 0.44. This was overnight. 0.24 in Oakland, 0.12 in Castro Valley. So pick your city, whatever. But just kind of a cool little dump. And I got to tell you, what I got to tell you is that there's nothing better in my world than when it rains overnight. You wake up this morning, sun's out, it's money. It's money. And that's what today was all about that. Okay, we're going to take a peek at the model. There's another, I got my hand up here. There's another system coming in. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to be tonight and early, be a little more on the morning commute tomorrow. So let's time her out. Here we are this afternoon. Here we are tomorrow morning. Oh, it's a little later than I thought. I thought it was overnight. Yeah, it's slowed down. Okay, so here we are at around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So yeah, morning commute looks kind of damp, but not real wet. Looks like this thing is going to settle in on the afternoon commute. Wow, that's a big deviation from what I was looking at yesterday. The models update all the time. This one updates 4 times a day. Okay, so let's look at that. So that's our afternoon. So let's back it up one more time. I hope this isn't too long. I don't know how I know if you get outdoor plan. So here's Tuesday morning. Here's Tuesday mid-morning. Here's Tuesday kind of afternoon-y. And that's around commute time right there. Huh. Okay, we'll go with that. And you can see it's got a little more rain to it. So that's kind of the plan. That'll change. If you come watch me on Channel 2 tonight at 10, we'll update the models and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to figure out a way to get you that visible link because I think that's crucial. And then the Surfline link is on the thing too. And that's, what's fun with the Surfline link? You can go anywhere in the world, man. I mean, and I pay for it and I get that we were looking at as more of a big thing, like a subscriber thing, but you can see what's going on in Australia, Hawaii, anywhere in the world. It's awesome. Maybe we'll do that someday. We'll look at them all. And then I wanted to pop this in because I'm trying to do something fun off the top, kind of informational. The waves was cool. And I'm trying to do something more personal because in TV, we don't do much personal stuff. And I'm not a real sherry guy in terms of, this is my stuff. But these are people in my life. This is a person in my life. I remember this guy, Mark Thompson. He basically, if it weren't for him, still be living in the van out at the beach. He was my kind of the guy that got me going. He put me onto television, gave me an opportunity when nobody else would, really. I mean, as a meteorologist, and I had a degree in meteorology, but back then it was more entertainers. Even Mark would admit that. He was like an entertainer. He was what they call, in our business, they call Q talent. They used to call him talent because they were talented. These guys could do things. This guy could do voices. He's a comedian. He's a stand-up comic. He probably can sing. I don't know. But Mark, truly one of the finest people you'll ever know. He still does a podcast. And he still is around. I think he's down in LA. He was the voice of Fox for a long time. But if you remember Mark Thompson, I don't have any really good Mark Thompson stories. Only that he used to make me go get, I just had to go get his lunch. I'm like a 26-year-old man with a degree from Cal, a kind of a postgraduate degree from atmosphere from San Francisco State, and I'm 26 or so. And he's like, "Hey, run over to Zim's and grab me it's not Van Ness, grab me a club sandwich." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm a grown man. I can grab you a sandwich." Intern life. All right. Well, that's all I got. That's a long one. Sorry, it's so long. Maybe something for you tomorrow.